Welcome back. Now let's go ahead and create the required files for our theme development. So head back to Visual Studio Code Editor or any editor that you are using, and we have opened the WordPress folder here. Open this WP content folder, and inside themes you will see already there are three themes files, but we want to create our own theme, so hence I will create a new folder, my theme. Hit enter, and every theme has some important files that we have to create. So the first file that we will create is style.css. This is a mandatory file. Next mandatory file is index.php, and this is the file where all the layouts, everything will fall back to. So if there are posts or pages in your application, this file will be looked for showing the result on the screen. If there are specific file for pages or posts, then it will be shown by that. If there are no files found, this is the file where it will fall back to. Another file that we have to create is functions.php. And functions.php is an important file because it helps us write all the logic that we want to add to our theme, all the functionalities that we want to add. If we want to also enqueue external CSS or JavaScript files, we can do that in this file. Then there are some good to have files that we can create. One is header.php. Then we have footer.php. They are for header and footer. After that, we also want to create another file which is called frontpage.php. Front-page.php. This is an important file in the aspect that this will, when we will create our theme, then we would like to have the front page as a static page, which will adhere to the styling standard of this particular template that we have downloaded. So our front page will look like this. We could have written the code of this in index.php and it should have rendered, but we don't want to do that. Instead, we will create a front page.php, and in our WordPress settings we can go and change the front page to this particular page, and then the front page layout will look whatever we have styled or given layout in this file. Similarly, if we are creating a separate file for blog post, blog page, then in that dashboard setting we can also give that as a blog file. So let me go and show you what I mean by that. So if we want to log in, we have to say wp-login, hit enter, .php, yeah, wp-login.php, and type your username, password. So now that we have created a file, so what we can do is in our settings, general, in this readings, we can say your latest post. If this is by default, if this is selected, this all the latest posts goes to whatever template is mentioned in index.php. But if we want to explicitly say home page should be the page layout which will adhere to frontpage.php, where we will style according to our static template. And if we want to have a blog post page, we could go ahead and select that here in the blog post or post page. So this is how WordPress will know which template to choose for home page as static page and which page to choose for post page. For now, we will leave them as is, and let's go ahead and further create more files. So next file we want to create is single.php, and as the name suggests, whenever we will click on the post and we want to see the details of that post, this is the file which WordPress will use, single.php, and the WordPress will use its layout to show the output on the screen to the user. Similarly, if you want to have a specific file for displaying the page information, then we have to have a page.php. Then we have to have a sidebar.php. So let me create that sidebar.php, and we want to also have archive.php. And what archive.php will do is it will show all the old posts, categories, tags, older archives will be shown with the help of this file's template archive.php. And finally we want to have a search.php, and this file will be used for showing the search results. If somebody searches something on our website, the results will be shown with the help of this particular search.php template. So these are the important files we have created, and these are good enough for us to start converting our static template of HTML into WordPress theme. So for now, I will close them all or collapse them all, and I'm also going to close them all. And let's continue in the next video with converting our HTML template into a WordPress theme.